Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach. Welcome to this Wednesday evening energy healing treatment. Uh, and we are live on Facebook, and I also have a YouTube channel that some of you know about. So I'm rebroadcasting or I'm saving these recordings, and you can go back to them or tell someone else about it. And if you want to get a second helping, later. So last week I did worked from a Ayurvedic retreat that I was on, and we worked on, some of you were on this Zoom call, but I wasn't able to record any of it. So I thought I'd repeat the part where we worked on the third chakra. And but I did want to talk about something I learned at the conference. And actually, just want to say, we were also presenting as well, because we have for many years presented on Ayurveda and yoga, and so at any rate, let's see, how do I want to do this? Did I already post it? I don't know. Maybe it's. Let me know if you can see something in the chat. I don't know if it came. Someone, I don't know if you can see it. Let me try it again. And hopefully that's it. So anyway, we learned a lot of different things about different herbs, and a lot of obscure things. And some of you may know, and some of them are really common Indian medicinal plants. So, but I did a little research on this betel leaf, and it's pretty common. You see it, well, when I was in Mumbai, the streets were red with this, they call it a pan, and they wrap a betel leaf, and it's not B-E-E, it's B-E-T-E-L, but they wrap it with some spices and herbs, and probably put some sugar in it or something sweet in there too. And people chew it all the time. And I did some research about what is in this, because it was recommended for a few health things. And so hopefully you guys can see this that are on the Zoom call, all these things: micronutrients, oral health, mouth freshener, cough, mental alertness, skin health, muscular cramps, asthma, bronchitis relief, nosebleed, ear pain. You would make a little juice from the leaf and mix it with coconut oil and put it in your ear. Preventing diabetes, reducing cholesterol. It sounds like it does everything. Joint pain, headache, cancer prevention, digestion, constipation, stimulating appetite, deodorant, cut and burn healing, and some antimicrobial, vaginal health, eliminating water retention, reduce gastric mucus. And the only catch is it can be habit forming. So, that's something you have to really watch for when you start using anything like, caffeine does it, and nicotine, and, a number of sugar. And just about anything can be habit forming, especially when you get some relief from a symptom. But apparently it can be habit forming, and it's good to know that as well. But you guys can copy the chat if you like, with all that information. But you can also, if you Google Ayurvedic uses or betel leaf, you'll find all kinds of stuff too. So I just wanted to touch base with that. Oh yeah, and we were with this wonderful woman named Amma Karunamai, Sri Amma Karunamai, and she gives blessings. She does Indian fire ceremonies. I learned something interesting that all the herbs, they put all these herbs in the fire that is thought to be and considered cleansing, but breathing the smoke is actually a way to get the qualities of those healing qualities of a lot of those herbs into your body by uh, getting it right into the lungs. So we were talking about, oh, that smoke was just so thick and it was really hard to breathe in there, and it was true. But then I learned that the actual and it's the same with incense, except these days incense has a lot of junk in it, so I don't recommend it as much. But it's a lot like essential oils, where you can breathe it in, it can get into your lungs and into the sinuses, and then have medicinal properties. So these days we need everything, all the help we can get. And I like transdermal myself, skin, oral, sure, it's okay as long as you don't have digestive issues, um, and smelling like that. So skin, smell, ingestion, all good. So anyway, let's move to the treatment. And I'll touch base again into that, Ayurvedic uh, retreat from time to time over and bring up some other things that we learned there. Close your eyes, take some nice, easy breaths, settling down. Just nice and easy breaths. Feel your feet on the floor, your seat in a chair. Unless you're lying down, then just take your awareness to your contact points. And then I'll work through the chakras first, just cleansing, activating, starting with the heart chakra, color green. It's in the center of the chest area, where the sternum, from the top of the sternum down. The energy flowing, but just relax and observe down to the root chakra, color red. But it's not just at the base of the spine, it's also ankles, it's all the joints, ankles, knees, hip joints, base of the spine, which is another joint. Second chakra, color orange. So kind of a couple inches below the navel. And then third chakra, solar plexus, color yellow. Fourth chakra, again, heart chakra, color green. Start with the heart because it's kind of a central focus. Fifth chakra, throat, color blue. Sixth chakra, color violet or purple. Then the crown, be gold or white, luminescence. When then the higher source connection, about 12 inches roughly above the crown. It's really off the charts, essentially. You don't see it in chakras listed because it's not on the physical location, it's above. But our energy is larger than just what's on the body. Good, so we're going to go down to the third chakra. And the sound that we're going to repeat and start the healing of this solar plexus chakra is Ram, and it's a note. Ram, Ram, Ram. So we'll let it get quieter. Until it becomes just a faint idea. Let your mind just relax, and even if the sound, the thought of the sound fluctuate, let it get slippery almost and perhaps unrecognizable. Just a gentle thought. And sometimes when you notice your mind wandering, you can come back and repeat that sound again. But not getting caught up in whether you're doing it or not, or if you forget it or whatever. You're simply then letting your being float and be open positive energy coming to you and through you. So we let it come in, we let it and breathe it out. We can breathe, think of imagining the energy coming in through that solar plexus, that a yellow healing light coming in and perhaps leaving with the exhalation for a while, and then let that go as well. So we might breathe in and imagine energy coming in through that heart, or not heart, but solar plexus region below just below the ribs, stationary ribs. And after a while, you don't worry about that either. No surprise, this chakra is pretty close to over the stomach area, and it does influence cravings for food, caffeine, and even details and compulsive cleaning. but it but it also regulates sight and auditory signal, digital, hands-on kind of experiences and sight. And just letting all your different organs of sensation relax. And if you go to any specific thought, just acknowledge it gently. Let it go. And you can go back to that sound, rum, rum. You don't have to say it, but you could go back in your mind, keeping it as soft as possible, like a whisper. Cleansing the third chakra. Rum, rum. Okay. All right, so let's bring our hands together in front of the heart. Wanted to just share with you two things that I did that and what the effects were um, over the past week. And one was we went to a organic farm that we have a share with, and they've had some problems, so we went and picked our own uh, food there, and it was such a wonderful experience. Just very grounding, and we worked a little bit, but the weather wasn't too hot, and we got a bunch of food, and it was just such a wonderful experience being out in nature like that, and actually, you know, reaping in a sense the bounty of the earth. So such a great experience, and and there we met some really nice people. And the other was going to this retreat where there was a blessing and a fire ceremony and um, mm, what they call an activation, where the teacher sends their energy into the person directly. And but the point that I want to say is we met a lot of really like-minded, incredible people there that were on a path of spiritual growth and healing, and that that I mean, it's priceless to me to find uh, find your tribe essentially, and so I highly recommend when some of these different spiritual, if you're into that stuff, spiritual teachers come to town and they have public events, go and explore, uh, and you might meet some really nice people like we did. So at any rate, let's express gratitude. And I just want to encourage you, if you if you have friends that you'd like, always invite them to this treatment, or if you would like a individual session, you can always call me. Information is in the chat, of course, and we can set up an appointment. Um, and then let's turn our palms out and open. Inhale and exhale and let that energy send it out. Send it out into the world where peace, harmony, and love is needed, are needed. Couple more breaths. Turn your palms toward you. Cycle the energy to yourself. And if there's any area that you need help with, you can always direct that energy to yourself as well. Bring the hands slowly back together in front of the heart. Thank you all for coming. Have a beautiful, peaceful rest of your week. Namaste. And thank you all for being here, and see you next week. Same Zoom time and Zoom station and all that stuff. So, yeah, take care, everyone.